All right. Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, all the brothers doing the work, the 144,000 hopeful elect. And tonight, I'm going to do a real quick video on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And it says Gypsy Rose Blanchard out in loving life after serving 8 years for second degree murder, right? But first, before I start the video, let's go here. And we're going to read about Esau and that he's not in trouble as other men, and also the women either, right? It applies to the women and the men. This is Psalm 73, and let's start at 1. Truly God is good to Israel, to such as are pure in heart. But as for me, my feet had almost stumbled, my steps had nearly slipped, for I was envious of the boastful when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no pangs in their death, but their strength is firm. 5. They are not in trouble as other men, nor are they plagued like other men, right? And this got to do with Esau Edom, right? They can do what they want to do. They can commit murder. They can commit the Salaki. They can kill their parents and go on social media tours and get 6 or 7 million followers on is it Twitter or X or whatever they call it. They can get 7 to 8 million followers on social media sites for killing their parents, she killed the mom, right? And this is 5. The main point of what I wanted to bring out is 5 right here. It says they are not in trouble as other men, nor are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride serves as their necklace, and the pride of Gypsy Rose Blanchard is unbelievable, right? She's going on a media circus tour after having a guy, her boyfriend, kill her mom, right? You know the story. You can look it up. Therefore, pride serves as their necklace. Violence covers them like a garment, and violence covers Esau Edom, the man and the women. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she's an Edomite, so violence covers them like a garment. Their eyes bulge with abundance. They have more than heart could wish, right? They have more than heart could wish. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she's gonna make so many millions of dollars off of these interviews that she giving all on TV, talking about how her mom treated her so bad, so she had to kill her mom, right? That was her only options according to Esau Edom. You do me bad, I kill you. All right, let's go to 8. They scoff and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walks through the earth. Therefore his people return here, and the waters of a full cup are drained by them. I just go to the video. That's enough of that. All right, let's start.
In New York City.
Hey everybody, so we are in Times Square.
Like I said, she living it up after killing her mom. This is the way of Esau Edom and his women. They have no remorse about what they did to their parents or kids or anything. They just go about their business. It's nothing to them to take somebody out. Matter of fact, it makes them happy to take one of their family members out or another race out. That brings them joy at night. They sleep real good at night once they commit murder. Let's continue.
Isn't this epic? Oh my god, I'm so enjoying my time right now. We're just walking Times Square and doing a little shopping. I bought an I Love New York t-shirt, which was on my bucket list, so that was pretty awesome. Okay, stay tuned for more. Bye.
Now, if you're not familiar with Gypsy Rose's incredible story, she pled guilty to second-degree murder after her then-boyfriend killed her mother, Dee Dee. In court, Gypsy Rose argued she suffered years of abuse at the hands of her mother in the form of Munchausen by proxy, in which Dee Dee lied to countless medical professionals that Gypsy had severe...
Right, and I wanted just as a side note real quick, right? She got the boyfriend to kill her mom. She convinced him to kill her mom, right? It was all her plan. She got the simp to commit murder for her. Then she gets out and married this new guy. This guy right here, this is the new guy. The other guy, they'll probably show his picture. The guy that killed her mom, right? That's the old guy. So she used the simp to kill her mom, and now she's out living her best life with a new guy. So you know how the women today do. They use it and discard you because they can do that in Esau's kingdom, right? They promoted and pushed to do stuff like that through Esau, right? Let's continue with the video.
Physical and mental disabilities in order to get sympathy and attention.
So this is a very famous and unique story case. There was, I think there have been a number of documentaries, films about it. I've seen one of them. Many people are very compelled by it. Obviously, murder is wrong, but the suffering inflicted on Gypsy Rose by her mother is insane and vast. And
right, we're gonna do a side note on that. Is she could have walked out any time. She could have took her boyfriend, the guy that killed her mom. They could have walked out at middle of the night, late at night while her mom is asleep. They could have just walked out and just left, right? Then when she found, she can tell everybody what her mom did. Then her mom would have went to jail, and the mom would be in jail, still alive, but be in jail, serving for what she did to Gypsy Rose. But instead, she got the simp to kill her mom. She could have easily walked out, but she getting a pass by Esau Edom, her fellow Edomite, that she killed the mom, and it was a just act for her to kill her mom. You know how Esau Edom do? They don't mind killing somebody. Let's continue.
this girl really, I mean, she was abused 4 years, forced to be in a wheelchair, forced not to use her legs, forced to perform sickness in front of other people. She did think she was sick. She thought she had these conditions, and it went on, and it was so evil that she met a man online, a boy, and persuaded him to take this course of action.
The simp.
And bad. She has now served her prison time. And
she met a simp online, right? And I'm gonna go here real quick before I continue with the video. I'm just gonna read it. I'm not gonna bring it up on screen. This is Proverbs 31:3. Give not your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. Right? And the main point I wanted to bring out is in 3 is give not your strength to women. All right, and that's the main point, that you don't give your strength to women, because you'll get done like this. The guy that killed this Gypsy Rose mom, you'll get done like that, because they'll use the simp to get what they want, but then they'll move on to the next guy like she did. This is the new husband. Well, this is her husband now. The other guy was just a boyfriend, the guy that killed Gypsy Rose mom.
Least, but a lot of people feel that this was a difficult situation for this young person. Even like the prosecutor was like, I've never seen a case like this in my life.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that background. So apparently the way that she got into the wheelchair in the first place is that she had a minor bike accident when she was younger that resulted in a scuff on her knee. The mother said get into a wheelchair. It was not medically indicated.
She's a celebrity now. She's taking pictures with all the celebrities. She's on the red carpet. She's on top for killing her mom, right? And everybody making excuses for her because she went through the situation with her mom. But like I said before, earlier, I said she could have easily walked out with a boyfriend in the middle of the night and just left and went to the authorities to tell the authorities what her mom was doing, right? She could have easily avoided killing her mom, but you know, she's an Edomite, so it's nothing for them to kill somebody, kill one of their family members. That makes them happy. So let's continue.
As her primary source of nutrition well into adulthood, she told her
she
to
was
lie
going to
about her
die
age.
all the time. She said, "You're about to die."
She lied about her age and gave the impression that she was younger than she was and not mentally competent. The mother shaved her head, saying that because you were sick, you are going to have to lose your hair anyway. So she had the appearance of someone who was going through chemotherapy treatment, even though she wasn't. She took her to multiple doctors so that they couldn't confirm each other's diagnosis.
When they would start to catch on, she would take them somewhere else.
So there was an initial non-diagnosis of muscular dystrophy. A muscle sample had results show that she did not suffer from that particular ailment, but doctors didn't uncover that for quite some time because there was this kind of three-card Monty of shuffling through doctors and medical records and never being fully transparent. She was not a good reporter, as they call it. Someone who was not good at articulating accurately, truthfully the child's medical records, which caused a lot of confusion. And when doctors, yes, began to catch on, they tended to just move away. And they also exploited the
charity. They exploited charity. They got her a house. They got her all sorts of things. It was very evil, very disturbed behavior from this mother.
But this is the gifts of Esau Edom, right? You can declare your child has this disability and all that, and you get all types of gifts. She got a house. She got all types of van for supposedly her disabled Gypsy Rose, but she wasn't disabled. You know the story. But she got a house. She got all types of money, and all a lie. But this is the gifts of Esau Edom in his kingdom. They get all types of gifts for if anything go wrong in their life. They get all types of gifts and assistance from the government and the community because of this color, lack of color of their skin. Let's continue.
Who was just deeply psychotic. Gypsy Rose has the support of her father, her birth father. I think her mother's parents are again totally supportive of. Not endorsing of murder necessarily, but saying what other choice did Gypsy Rose have given her situation?
She had plenty of choice. I can't believe this Esau Edomite said that. She had plenty of choice. She could have walked, like I told you before, she could have walked out in the middle of the night with her boyfriend, and they could have got away and went straight to the cops and told the cops about what was going on in the house, that she made all this stuff up and that she was fine. That's what she could have did. Talking about that was only choice. And this is typical of Esau Edom. The only choice that you have in situations is to kill somebody, right? That's the way they think. They the basis of men, like the scriptures say.
So she is out now, and she's been kind of a social media sensation. I think she's been out for the last year because a lot of people watched this documentary and again felt very sympathetic and compelled by her story. Again, I don't want to at all glorify taking matters into your own hands. There is a argument of self-defense almost that can be mounted here. Now the boyfriend who committed the actual murder, and it was a grisly crime, and he got prison for life. So he's not out.
Yeah. So go to John, the then boyfriend. Apparently the plan unfollowed as follows. Gypsy and her mother were away at a doctor's appointment, and after they had gone home, the mother went to sleep. The boyfriend came into the family's home. Gypsy let him in.
All right, she could have when the mom went to sleep, right? She could have left with her boyfriend and never came back and went to the authorities to tell them what the mom was doing. That's all she had to do. But instead, she planned and plotted murder for her mom. But like this guy said, supposedly the only option was for her to kill her mom. You know how Esau Edom do, right? That's the only options of anything. Kill somebody. Let's continue.
Men and gave him duct tape, gloves, and a knife with the understanding that he would use it to murder Dee Dee, which explains why she also got a significant amount of prison time. But she did not actually commit the murder. She hid in the bathroom and allegedly covered her ears while that was going on.
Yeah. If you believe that, if you want to. I said it was a faux. You believe that crap if you want to. She probably was right there in that room when the boyfriend was killing the mom. I bet you anything she sat there and watched. If not, she probably participated if she didn't watch. But to me that feels like a made up story that she went in the bathroom and covered her ears and sat in the tub or whatever. I believe that's made up. That's something she made up to make herself look good, like she wasn't involved with the murder. But I believe she was in the room watching, at least participated. I do believe that.
so as not to have to hear her mother being killed in the next room. It's really just, there's no winners in this situation. It's a terrible, tragic scenario for her to have been in. She did attempt escapes at various points. At one point, she was at a
convention,
Comic-Con style, sci-fi convention, and tried to escape. She also engaged in some risky behaviors, meeting up with men online, and she was vulnerable to predation because she had never been exposed to the real world and had a very legitimate desire to escape and to escape at any means necessary. So again, people are rooting for her because she was in unimaginable conditions, and who knows what any of us would have done in those kinds of scenarios. But we're very hopeful that she's able to be happy.
We do know, right? We do know. What we would do is, like I said before, we would leave, right? See, you can walk, you can leave, and go and tell the authorities what was going on in the house. That's what talking about. We wouldn't know what we were doing in the situation. With anybody with compassion, they would just leave. They would just walk out the house and tell the authorities what was going on. But you know, they want to make excuses for Gypsy Rose and what she did had a boyfriend do to her mom.
She's out, and that she doesn't get exploited further, because there have been some people who've reached out to her with some probably less than ideal offers for her to engage in. Now that she's out, she needs to earn money, you know.
I have heard the concern articulated that, again, I think a figure of tremendous sympathy has now served her time, and that was appropriate, and is now out, and I think she has served her time, and like other people who, you know, do the crime, do the time, now she'll be able to enjoy her life.
She go to simp number one that killed her mom, and she went to the other simp, the big fat simp that wifed her up. Which basically, to be honest with you, she basically used up, because the boyfriend that killed the mom wasn't the first boyfriend she'd been with. She met a dude at a convention, some kind of whatever it was, a convention that she went to when she was supposedly sick, and had sex with the dude in the bathroom. So the boyfriend that killed the mom was the second dude she slept with. Now this is the third dude. So she basically a used up woman. But Esau, we don't like used up women, right? They'll take anything. Let's continue.
Who, you know, do the crime, do the time, now should be able to enjoy her life, the life she was deprived of before prison under these horrific circumstances. I have heard the concern expressed that perhaps we ought to be careful about making her too much of some kind of folk hero, for concern that there will be copycat type things or giving the wrong impression to young girls. I've just heard that
that's what it is.
So I wanted to put it out there.
I mean, how common is Munchausen by proxy? It feels like a very rare...
No, not that common. I don't know that it's specifically the concern is that people actually in that situation would do the same thing, but that it'd be part of some icon of teen rebellion or something against your parents.
Well, she did also...
That's what it is. That's what the I believe that's a component of why they're making her a celebrity, because they want the kids to follow her lead and killing their parents if things go wrong. So that's another component, the side component of why they're making her a celebrity in these last days, for kids to do the same thing and look at her as a hero for killing her mom, right? That's another. You know how Esau Edom do. They love evil, so they use this girl as a tool to promote killing your parents, and that's a good thing. You can become a celebrity. Do a little bit of time and come out and become a celebrity. All right, let's continue.
Of time. So
she did.
If people want to rebel in a way that gives them 8 years in prison, that's a pretty
lofty
consequence.
They should not do that.
That I think has got a pretty strong deterrent built in there.
Yeah. The story for me, when I watched the documentary, just the things you can get away with in just still somehow in society, the multiple scams this mother was running, and people did catch on, and they made some good faith efforts. Doctors did, other people did, to follow up, but she was able to move where she lived, and disguise this fact. Neighbors would start to catch on, and she would move again. So it's not like everyone was blind to some obvious truth. People would catch on and they'd say something, but then it would fall through the cracks. And she perpetrated this with the mother for years and years and years and years, convincing her daughter that she was sick, that she was about to die, that she couldn't use her legs, so she shouldn't use them. Truly wild.
All right, that'll be the video. I'm gonna go here real quick, and I'm gonna read this to you, and this will be the video. Right, we're gonna end the video with this. We're going to Proverbs. Tell you about the loose woman, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, because she basically was a loose woman. Right, let's go to 7 and 5. All right, it says go back, Salakia. All right, let's go to 5. That they may keep you from the immoral woman. All right, from the seductress who flatters with her words. And that's what she did with John, the guy that killed her mom. She's a loose woman, immoral woman. All right, let's see, the crafty harlot. And that's Gypsy Rose, the crafty harlot. 6, for at the window of my house I looked through my latest curtain. It says curtain in NLT. I just read the NLT then. While I was at the window of my house looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young man, John, and one in particular who lacked common sense. John, the guy that killed the mom. That's the guy right here. He was crossing the street near the house of an immoral woman, scrolling down the path of her house. Right, and this is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, the immoral woman. It was at twilight in the evening, as deep darkness fell. The woman approached him, seductively dressed and sly of heart, and that was Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She was approached John, was seductively dressed and sly of heart. She was brash, rebellious type, never content to stay at home. Right, this is Gypsy Rose, verbatim. She is often in the streets and markets, soliciting at every corner. She threw her arms around him and kissed him, and with a brazen look she said, "I've just made my peace offerings and fulfilled my vows. You're the one I was looking for. I came out to find you, and here you are." Right? My bed is spread with beautiful blankets with colored sheets of Egyptian linen. I perfume my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink our fill of love until morning. Let's enjoy each other's caresses. For my husband is not home. He is away on a long trip. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return until later this month. So she seduced him with a pretty speech and enticed him with her flattery. Right, and this is Gypsy Rose. She enticed John, the guy that killed her mom. He followed her at once, like an ox going to the slaughter. He was like a stag caught in a trap. And this is perfect. This goes with the Gypsy Rose and John, the guy that killed her mom, awaiting the arrow with that would pierce his heart. He was like a bird flying into a snare, little knowing it would cost him his life. And that's just perfect. This is perfect scripture to go with the situation with Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Right? She ruined the guy's life, and it says right here, he was like a bird flying in a snare, like little knowing it would cost him his life. And now the guy's doing, the John guy, he's doing life in prison. Right? So I think that'll be it. I think that'll be it for the scripture that I wanted to read to you. That's the main point that I wanted to bring out. So with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, all the brothers doing the work, 144,000. To the next video tomorrow. Shalom, shalom.